Do you guys watch Foodie Beauty? Don't try to run away from the problem.
I think anyone's gonna give it, and if they deport me for that, I'll be taking the kitten with me. Oh well. You people are insane. Call the authorities. Go for it. Go. Oh no, I'm shaking in my Temu flip-flops. That's a nice move.
Hello everybody. In today's video for the low introductory price sale of absolutely nothing, you definitely heard it here last, Amber's mom shades her on Facebook because Amber Reed has a very good relationship with her mom, and you guys, you always want something to be going on between her and her mom, even though they're not friends on Facebook. And Amber was frantic a few months ago for mommy to message her, right? Amber always says that we're always making stuff up. Are we? Well, why don't you just take a look at what her mother is posting about her on Facebook? Also, Amber explains that she's supposedly not with her girlfriend. Right, and some Foodie Beauty updates. If you don't know, Foodie Beauty is probably going to be charged and arrested with breaking the law in Kuwait because she decided to, get like donations to save a cat, and it was done for the greater good of her own self. We're going to get into the updates. It's pretty bad. So if you could not tell already by this ridiculous intro, every single thing I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take anything I say seriously. I'm just sharing my opinions, not facts. My opinions are based on publicly accessible information, first made public by public figures. Okay, please don't go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. Here is Amber's mom's public Facebook post. It's not a private Facebook post. It's not a friends only. It's public. It was meant to be seen by everyone. My daughter is not delicate like a flower. She's more delicate like a hand. Okay, grenade. Okay. So basically, first question, why does your mom feel the need to post this? You're her only daughter, right? Does your mom not know that you have a bunch of people who don't care for you? Why would she say that if your relationship is amazing? She's basically saying that you're not delicate at all and you go off fast, right? Okay. So obviously this is not a positive. My point here is this could have not been posted, or it could have been posted at a friends only Facebook post. It's publicly posted. I find it interesting that your mother has not changed her settings. I mean, it's possible that her mother is posting certain friends only stuff. That is possible. But a lot of the things that her mother is still posting, it's still on friends only. And that's a personalized choice. Obviously, this is not the best thing she could have said about you. My question is, why doesn't she go and say something about her sons? You do have brothers, and you definitely have a brother that, from what you've talked about, she's in contact with. She's choosing to say something negative about you on Facebook. And by the way, I'm sure somebody will say, this isn't that negative. Okay, the point is she didn't need to post this to an audience that's always checking. Like, see, here's the thing. Amber's, audience is going to be checking what her mom is posting, and it's posted publicly on purpose. Your mom, Amber, has not changed her Facebook friend settings. Like, she hasn't changed the settings to say things that are negative about you just to her own friends. She wants the world to know. Okay, do I think this is like the worst possible thing that her mother could have said about her? No, I don't. I think it's a typical shade. It's not a big deal, and I want you to understand that I don't think it's a big deal. But the thing is, her mother didn't have to post this. It was a personalized choice. And oh my God, Pookie, you're not that delicate. I don't know who's going to tell you that you're not this delicate princess, but bottom line is, the community believes, I don't really care either way, but the community believes that there's definitely drama and shade between, her mother and her. And if you're looking for proof, here it is. Let me just put it to you this way. Would you post that about your child that you knew had like disdain from their, community where, your child is a public figure? Would you really post that? And the second question is, would you post that about your child at all? Like, why bother? And also a public audience so that people could talk about it? Yes, this is my personal opinion. I believe that Amber and her mom do not have the type of relationship that she is pretending that they do. And I believe that the reason that they're not friends on Facebook, and the reason that she was frantically a few months ago was like trying to say, oh, mom, call me now, is because there is something going on in their relationship. relationship that she will never tell you about. Do I care about it? No. Do I want to know what it is? Actually, no. It's the lies that Amber tells that are like going to be revealed, because bottom line is, Amber, if you had a fantastic relationship with your mom, I just don't, if you really rebuilt it, I don't think she would have posted that about you. That was a personalized choice. She made a choice to tell the entire world how she felt. Again, is it a big deal what she actually said? No, but she could have just said nothing. But she chose to speak on you. Pookie. Can I call you Pookie? Basically, everything Amber says, oh, the audience wants me and my mommy to have like a bad relationship. The audience doesn't care. It's just that you're lying and the truth is out there. So Amber wrote, see you guys on Tuesday for members only. You still have not made up the 2 extra hours that you missed that people paid $10 a month for. You need to make that up. Actually, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I really, 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 really hope she doesn't. I would rather that she doesn't because I dislike her streams. But for the people that actually enjoy your whatever it is you're doing on the internet, you have to make it up and watch her not make it up, or watch her give some kind of an excuse or whatever. It is your responsibility, and it was your responsibility, Amber, to schedule a stream on top of Tuesday, because you never made up the 2 extra hours. You going live for 2 hours and 30 minutes does not make up the 2 extra hours that you took off because of your what? Here's another question. How did we know that Amber wasn't, she said, oh, I wasn't doing well, and that's why I didn't, emotionally, supposedly, go live. But you see what she says, see you Tuesday. So you're doing fine for Tuesday. How would you know how you're going to feel on Tuesday today? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's all smoke and mirrors, like with Foodie Beauty. She just doesn't want to work. Think about it. She's now working 3 times a week with her weekly vlog that's filmed, in my opinion, in 2 days. The Tuesday live stream and the Let's Talk that's filmed 5 seconds before she has to post it. I mean, I'm being facetious, but the day that she has to post it. So what I'm trying to say here is, Ambi, can I call you Pookie? I really hope that for the people that genuinely are paying for your memberships because, they enjoy you and like your work, I really hope you do make it up for them. For me, my personal wish is that you never make it up, because I don't want to cover it, Okay, let's continue with this one. This one is a fantastic example. Amber, I just want to thank you on behalf of people that understand manipulators everywhere and talk about manipulation everywhere for doing this, okay? This is one of the biggest examples of how she manipulates language, how she writes in a certain way and speaks in a certain way that uses language only to her advantage. So I made a video saying that she was taking a break because I believe that she is hanging out with her girlfriend. And other people said that too. I was not the only one that said it, okay? This is Amber writing this. I'm taking a break because I said that I didn't want to upload what I pretended I consumed in a day videos anymore. Normally, that's what would be uploaded today, hence the break. She's talking about Saturday. Much love. Hope everyone's having an amazing Saturday.
Here's Ramona.
She's not talking about her relationship with Tommy because she has one. It is very, very, in my opinion, it is very easy to come on the internet and address what was said instead of dancing around the issue. Always remember, in this post and in most posts, it's what she didn't say. Amber, in every one of your Let's Talk videos, there's always a question about addressing your situation with Tommy. People are not asking for private details about you and Tommy. People are not asking for you to tell us the name of your girlfriend or anything like that, because you said you don't want to talk about your private life. You don't have to. People are asking for you to address, are you still talking to Tommy? Are you still seeing Tommy? You don't have to give us any details. And why did you lie about your breakup for months? Why did you lie about breaking up with Tommy 3 separate times? I will continue to talk about this. So, Amber, you're not going to get out of this one. This is a pathological lie, and you were a deceiver. Here's my point. Why didn't she just come on here and say, I am taking a break because I want to. I am currently not speaking to or seeing Tommy. She could have just said that. She never addresses what people are asking, but dances around the issue and says other things. Like I said, it's what she's not saying in the post. Why? Why does this matter? So, the reason that she won't address the situation with Tommy is because there's something to address.
You're dang skippy it is.
If she says, no, I'm not taking a break because Tommy's coming to visit me. No, I'm not taking a break, not because me and Tommy are in communication. She obviously doesn't want to say this because these things are happening to a certain degree. Even if Tommy didn't come to see her, she clearly is still able to text Tommy. There's some kind of an open line of communication, or something is happening, worst case scenario, with another girl. She doesn't want to say anything, like verbalize anything, write anything down, where people can take this post and say, hey, but you said later, you said you're not meeting up with Tommy. Amber, this statement that you're responding to is because of my video and because other reaction channels made statements that you're probably hanging out with somebody. So all of a sudden, Amber Reed, a person that has left for months and not said anything, is out here on her community page letting you know that she's taking a 2-day break. People have patterns. Okay, when a pattern is broken, you have to ask yourself why. She always leaves, even recently enough, doesn't say anything. For her to address this so quickly is because Amber Reed, I don't watch reaction channels, clearly saw the title of my video. Or Amber, if you want to go and say that you got DMs on Instagram where people told you about this, that's fine too. I don't believe you. Because there's no way that Amber Reed finds everything out that's going on and everything that people are saying about her through Instagram stories. My point here is this. This woman cannot address hanging out with Tommy or seeing other girls because she doesn't want it in written form that somebody could go back and say, see, here you go. For example, she's recently been caught out there lying that she did not get her thyroid checked since she was 15. She did. She has many videos saying that she has her thyroid checked. Amber, can I call you Pookie? I wonder what your story is going to be on your Tuesday members only live stream about your thyroid. Better get your story straight. Imagine lying about mundane, pointless things to the point where you need to get your story straight. Moving right along. It's always what she doesn't say, like I said. You're taking a break because you didn't want to upload 2 different videos, right? So you're just not going to be posting twice, right? 2 extra times you're not going to be posting. That's fine. You already said it. You publicized on your channel. It's a video called I Have Something to Say to You. Why do you need to do this? And by the way, first, just look at the pattern. She never addresses, like leaving for months, but she'll address leaving for 2 days, 1 day, the weekend. No, it's not a break for the weekend. She's clearly seeing somebody. And you know what I think, Amber? I think that everything that you hide comes out because you lie a lot, but you're not good at it. So basically, it's what she doesn't say. This is a great example of how she manipulates language. She's obviously bothered enough to respond to my video, to what reaction channels are saying, but of course, can never be honest. Why don't you address what people are saying? See, I'm taking a break because I said that I didn't want to upload these videos anymore is an answer to why is Amber taking a break? The questions that we all asked. But that's not the reason. No one, okay, I don't know any YouTuber that addresses a 2-day break. And to be honest with you, I would never come for her and I would never say anything to her about not uploading for 2 days because that's silly. It's just 2 or 3 days, not a big deal. It's when she leaves for months and months. Again, remember, this person has a pattern. They leave for a month, don't say anything. She's feeling guilty. She knows that she's still in communication, in my personal opinion, with Tommy, and she's doing what she believes is damage control, but it's just language manipulation and gaslighting. Love that for you, Pookie. I wonder how you're going to tell us what stories you're going to tell us about actually going ahead and lying that you have not had your thyroid tested since you were 15 years old. By the way, it could be as simple as her just saying that she forgot that she had it tested multiple times. So you mean you forgot that multiple times you told us that you had your thyroid tested? Or it could be that she just won't address it. Here's the thing, Amber. You are the one that is creating content about your thyroid, right? So we don't care if you had your thyroid tested or not. It's a blatant lie on your part, and then you're running away, not addressing it. Why don't you go on your community page, since I'm sure everybody has written to you on Insta about it, and explain why you lied about having your thyroid tested only at 15? And by the way, here's what I will not be accepting: any variation of this. Oh, I had certain types of tests, not the basic test. No. She wants you constantly to feel that she's a victim and to feel sorry for her. Amber, I feel sorry for your members, because the only good thing about your live streams is Ceiling Lynn, our girl, the honorary member of Amber Reed's live stream. So anyways, my opinion has not changed. She will not address communicating with Tommy, because in my opinion, she still can communicate with Tommy. TikTok, Amber, people will find out all your lies. It's coming. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what happened, Foodie Beauty tried to rescue a cat and asked and solicited donations from her audience to pay for this strayed cat's medicine. This is not allowed in Kuwait, and this is one of many, 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 many laws and rules that Chantal has broken while living in Kuwait. You're not a citizen, Chantal. When you go to another country, you have to follow their rules or you're going to get into serious trouble. What has happened is her audience reported her, and she also reached out herself to like organizations, and basically this one organization is saying that they're going to file a formal complaint, and she's probably going to be arrested because she is, breaking the laws in Kuwait. The thing is that I've already said this before. I don't care what Chantal does. It's always for the greater good of herself. She did not try to help that animal because that cat because she wanted to. She took the cat away from her mom. It's really because she wanted her audience to donate the money and to her PayPal, which is against the law in, Kuwait. And she wanted that money for herself and to spend a little bit on the cat. Let me put it to you this way. If you really want to help animals, you don't need your audience to help them. You help them. She had bad intentions, which is why it's ending so poorly. So after this organization has announced, I think their name is Pause Kuwait, they announced all of this information, right? So they have been getting bad messages, okay? Mean messages. So these are their new statements. We, Pause Kuwait, are receiving bad messages just because we're Muslim. Where does religion even come into this? This is not about religion, nationality, or drama. It's about truth, facts, and protecting animals the right way. We are standing against anyone who collects donations and doesn't ensure they go directly to the vet or proper source, whether it's that YouTuber or anyone else, no exceptions. We will be posting all case details tomorrow with full proof and transparency. We are also sharing this message publicly so people can see the kind of, bad comments we're receiving, not just her. Everyone involved with her will go down too. So they're saying not only is Foodie Beauty going down, so who are they talking about? It's got to be Salah, because her husband was with her when she was asking for donations, and he, participated in that. So I guess, in my opinion, they're trying to say that maybe, Salah is going down too. Okay, so are they going to arrest and charge Salah and Chantal? Who's going to get you out of jail, cutie? Oh, Chantal, if it isn't, you're just desserts. By the way, I want to stop here and say two things. First of all, I'm not going to share the messages that they sent. I saw some of them. The ones that I saw were like definitely not good. Like, they're being sent bad messages, right? You should not do that. The thing is this. A lot of people from my video from yesterday when I talked about it came here and said, Chantal is never going to be arrested. She never faces consequences, blah, blah, blah. For me, I personally do not care if she gets arrested or not. This is proof that Chantal has been breaking the laws of Kuwait for years. When she was burying, the hamster, when she was doing certain things, slandering people, the laws in other countries carry different consequences than the ones, for example, in the United States. And the laws in the United States are totally different than the ones that are in Kuwait, or, the laws in Canada are different than the ones in Kuwait. The point is, her audience has disdain for her. She knew this, and she pretty much kind of dared them to report her.
Do you think anyone's gonna get And if they deport me for that, I'll be taking the kitten with me. Oh well. You people are insane. Call the authorities. Go for it. Call. Go. Oh no, I'm shaking in my Temu flip-flops.
And now that they did, she's in trouble. She's saying that she's running away to Canada, but did she have enough time? And they're saying they're probably going to go after and charge whoever is like involved with her. You understand what I'm saying? So it's got to be Salah. It's got to be her fake husband. But my point here is this. I don't care if she gets arrested or not. For me, this is enough proof that other people in the country, not just the haters, non-congratulators, not just the reaction channels, not just the people that watch Foodie Beauty, but the people in that country are saying, hey, you are breaking the laws of our country and you should be held accountable for that. That is enough for me, because Chantal, smug everyday Miriam, smug cutie, what is your other name? Foodie Beauty, everyday Miriam. Chantal keeps saying that she doesn't break the laws of Kuwait, but now we have 100% proof that she does. They then posted this. We past Kuwait have been receiving, these negative comments urging us to withdraw the legal case we are pursuing, basically against Foodie Beauty. Let us make this very clear. We are not backing down. The legal proceedings are moving forward, and every single bad message or act of, not good stuff sent to us will be officially reported and investigated by the authorities. This is not a game. We are treating this matter with the utmost seriousness, and you should. Anyone, whether a friend, family member, or follower of the individual involved who attempts to intimidate us will also face legal action. Okay. Any message sent to us in any language will be translated and forwarded to the concerned authorities for investigation. Under Kuwaiti law, acts like these things are considered criminal offenses punishable by fines and imprisonment. All evidence is being collected and will be submitted to the Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Social Affairs. Enough is enough. We will stand firm and protect our work, our rescues, and our rights without fear. Okay, good for you. You should. Here's the thing. I don't know what they're trying to say here, but if Foodie Beauty's family members or friends are writing to them, my advice, don't. Chantal has not just made her bed and has to lay in it. She's created a whole new bed for herself, okay? Chantal, the haters, the reaction channels, people told you for years that you have to be careful when you are living in a different country and not break the laws of that country. And some people feel, I just wanted to tell you the feedback that I got, what some people yesterday commented on my video saying that they did not feel that what she did was a huge big deal. Listen, I can understand the altruistic and selfless desire to help animals, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's fantastic. It's that she actually didn't want to do that. This was an act of selfishness, not selflessness. She's selfish. She wanted people to send money to her PayPal so she could give maybe, possibly a little bit to the cat and, give the rest to herself. It was all for the greater good of her and the glory of her. By the way, she was even saying that, oh, well, now I can't ask for donations to go home. Why should you? You got a job. Your husband works allegedly. Karma's a Kermit, Chantal. Okay. So why don't y'all pay for you to go home to Canada? It's amazing and phenomenal to me that this woman begs for donations when in her country of, where she's staying right now, that's not even allowed. What about, here's a better question for them people, okay? Do they even know that she was begging for donations publicly on her YouTube channel when she was living in Kuwait to go and eat at restaurants? Like, look, the bottom line is this. I understand that if people want to donate, they can. And I also think anyone donating to Foodie Beauty, I'm going to be as kind as possibly here. Please think twice, okay? But the idea here is, Chantal, for me, I don't care if you get arrested. It's enough that other people in your country are saying that you have been breaking the laws. And apparently she's going to get charged and arrested unless she already got out of there. Some of you said that they'll stop her at the airport. I really don't care if it isn't the consequences of your own actions, cutie. Thoughts, comments, questions on these just desserts, let me know in the comments down below. I want to thank you all so very much for watching today. I really appreciate you being here. Let me know your thoughts. Check out this other video that's popping up here on a similar topic. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.